Gotta be honest with you guys, I'm running out of spaces on my best of list. You're gonna get a long list this year. Hi everyone! It's me, Grant the movie and TV guy. Hello. Just to give you some clarification, I saw this movie about, I'd say roughly 45 minutes ago. I got out of this film. Rode home, got some groceries, sat down, had some dinner, and I've spent the last 5 minutes before filming this, sitting in front of the computer, sitting in front of the camera, waiting to shoot, and not knowing what to say, and I'm almost certain you won't even see this, it'll probably be an outtake, and I'll probably just do the whole video again. That is the kind of movie I saw tonight. So, what is that movie? How do we get to it? Well, movies and TV, that's what we do here, because I'm Grant the movie and TV guy, and we were talking about a film called 9 Days. 9 Days is written and directed by, in his feature, and I believe feature or just directorial period, Edson wrote and directed this film. It premiered at, similar to other films from this summer like Zola and Dream Horse, both of which I loved. This did not premiere at this year's Sundance Film Festival, but it premiered at the 2020 Sundance Film Festival, but pre-pandemic. It got moved back. Now it's finally here. It opened in limited release last weekend. It expanded wide, including my city, today. Saw it tonight, and really glad I did. So what's 9 Days about? Winston Duke, who's shown himself to be a pretty phenomenal character actor, takes the lead here. He plays Will. He is sort of a, like a file clerk almost, who exists in this kind of desert landscape. There's a little house in the middle of this desert. This is where he operates. And where we begin the movies, he is looking on these old-timey televisions with VCR and VHS tapes with grainy kind of POV footage. And he's witnessing the life, through her point of view, through her eyes, of a young woman named Amanda, who, and during these sessions, he witnesses her death, where she slams her car seemingly into an overpass. This is at the beginning of the movie, it's not a spoiler. He's shaken by this because he knew her intimately. We'll soon find out why and how. Then a group of people, among them Bill Skarsgård, Zazie Beetz, and Tony Hale, who you might hear about again later this weekend, come to the home. They are welcomed by Will's assistant, Keo, played terrifically by Benedict Wong. And they sit down, and the first person who says it, he says, "How old are you?" He says, 4. By that I mean 4 hours, and I don't even know how many minutes. What we soon discover is, Will is a file clerk of human life. He's essentially an angel. Basically what he does is, he does a process, basically. He has people come into this home, shows them all the ups and downs through the POV of souls that have lived on Earth, of humanity, its hardships, its joys, its wonders, its more violent aspects, and prepares them to be human. And then at the end of 9 days, one of the souls will be born into a human infant, and of course be born from a human mother, and have a life and live their life on Earth. The rest will fade away who don't pass the test. And basically what he does is, when they do have to whittle down the numbers, before they fade away, he gives them a last experience that they write down on a note of paper. And basically he gives that for him, and we watch him. We find out that the young woman who died, Amanda, was someone who was very close to him. And in Zazie Beetz' character, he soon finds himself seeing a lot of Amanda in this young woman, and it complicates him because of his line of work. He can't show the vulnerability. He knows what it's like to be human. He's been human before, and he has to go through the whole process, and he tries to hide the fact that he's bonding with these soon-to-be humans, or soon-to-be just vanished souls. That was a lot. I know. That's only like the beginning of the film. How do I put this? There are many movies that I love. There are many movies of great genre films. I saw one last night. Gave it the highest score I can give a movie. It was a comic book movie, even. There are movies that are comedies that work, that are amazing 5-star comedies. But every once in a while, you get maybe every few years a movie that sticks in my brain so deeply that I realize that I am going to be remembering multiple sequences from this movie in my mind for the rest of my life. There's that one movie that will never leave me. Every few years we get it. A movie that I can say, I will never forget having seen, and I will remember every detail of. 9 Days is one of those films. This is one of the best films I've ever seen. I mean it. This movie is moving. It's poetic. The ending of this film is one of the most beautiful endings. I'm going to cry talking about it. I cried for about a good half of this movie. It is so human. It is so real. It is so raw. But it's not bleak. That's the thing, is that as sad as some moments are, it's really life-affirming and hopeful. And not even in that kind of, Mark Kermode, life-affirming and hopeful, melodrama. No, it's just this beautiful... Shot in Utah. I have family down there. I've seen Utah. I've been to Utah. Through the Sundance Institute, of course. And just that beautiful... It never really leaves that desert scape in that one house, but what a beautiful location. The movie is 2 hours and 5 minutes, approximately. It takes its time, and it works a spell on you. I was alone in the theater, and honestly, I was glad. Now, we'll get there. Technically, I was alone for almost all the movie. We'll definitely get there. I don't know what else to say. This is a movie about so much. This is a movie about being human. This is a movie about struggling through being essentially almost a parent of every soul on Earth. The Will character essentially has to go through the trauma that every parent has to go through, at essence, which is to bring a life into the world and then watch it thrive or die. And he has to live with that. And he has to live with it, and it's about that pain, and it's about the beauty of like Walt Whitman poetry. It's a movie about how, as much as we want to say that a perfect, happy person is the right choice, that sometimes it is the one that's more broken, the one who is quicker to punch back than just stay on the ground and get kicked. And it's just such a moving film, and it's a movie about how complex we all are. I want to thank this filmmaker. I don't think he's going to watch this, but I just want to thank Edson, because you've made a beautiful work of art, sir. And I love this film, and I will always love this film. I will cherish this film. This is a gift. Thank you. Not much more to say. I'm just going to end it there. I'm going to give 9 Days 5 stars. Of course I'm going to give 9 Days 5 stars. It's 5 stars plus plus plus. This movie is... You are depriving yourself of a great work of art if you do not see this film at some point. If you do not watch it at home, see it in the theater, please see 9 Days. This movie, it'll brighten your life for a couple of hours, if anything. And Winston Duke, Zazie Beetz, everyone involved, Benedict Wong, just... Especially, can we get Winston Duke Best Actor? I know it's probably never going to be nominated, but he's so good in this movie. It's just such a beautiful performance. 5 out of 5 stars. You guys are going to probably downvote this. I don't care. I'm passionate. 5 out of 5 stars. I love this movie. I've never been sadder that my favorite film professor is no longer with us. I would absolutely love for him to have seen this movie and to discuss this with him. This is a wonderful film. Alright. Trailer trash, though. 5 out of 5 stars plus. Let's close the book on it. Trailer trash. Let's talk some trailer trash. The Eyes of Tammy Faye. Been over it. I'm really excited. I love Michael Showalter. The subject matter is interesting. I lived through some of it. I especially lived through the church lady skit with it. Jessica Chastain is always great. Andrew Garfield's always great. Should be great. Blue Bio, or as I like to call it, post-Trump era Place Beyond the Pines. Because that's what it absolutely looks like. It totally looks like a Derek Cian-France movie. It's Justin Chan's film. We talked about it before. Looks really good. I'm looking forward to it. Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. We talked about it a bunch. I'm really excited. But I'm getting sick of the trailer. I'm going to be there opening night. It's a Marvel film. I'm going to be there. This one I'm really looking forward to. I really hope we get it together. Not together, just together. This movie stars James McAvoy and Sharon Horgan. and it's the new Stephen Daldry film, and I really have not seen this trailer before. It's shot during the pandemic. I guess the whole idea is that it's about a couple who are slowly kind of... It's like a dark comedy, dark romantic comedy, anti-rom-com about this couple with a kid, and they've been stuck inside so long they're beginning to resent each other, and then they often monologue directly to the camera about... it's quite funny. I'm really looking forward to checking that one out. Flag Day, we talked about it with, I believe, the Green Knight video. Looks good. It's the first, well, not the first film he did, Into the Wild, which is a great film, but Sean Penn's new film that he directed and stars in with his daughter Dylan Penn looks quite good. Julia, we talked about this with Roadrunner. This is the documentary coming out on Julia Child. I'm not a date set for it, but I'm looking forward to checking it out. I was a big fan of the movie Julie and Julia. If you have not seen that film, it's really underrated. Last one, I had not heard of this one. The Lost Leonardo. This is like a documentary on the last painting that Leonardo da Vinci painted, which wasn't exactly his most beloved work, but yet it's going for like a lot of money, and there seems to be kind of some conspiracy over who has it. It's like a documentary. Looks really interesting. I'm really looking forward to checking that one out, perhaps. I hope I can check it out sometime down the line. Was there shawarma? No. But here's the thing. The score in this movie also is beautiful. It's like violin. It's heavy string violin. This movie basically does for the violin what Whiplash and Sound of Metal did for the drums. Yeah. So, that is it. Before we go, I want to say, real quick, this is a little sidebar. People who go to movie theaters, get your shit together. Okay, so here's what happened. I say this for one major reason. I was in this movie alone. That is true. However, at about the 30-minute mark in this movie, two dudes walked in late to the screening, shined their light in my eye, talked out loud, kept their phone on. 2 minutes later, they realized that they were late to the movie, and they walked out yapping the entire way and took me out of this wonderful movie for 2 minutes. I don't like these kind of people. Not that I know them personally, but I don't like that kind of behavior. Stay home if you're going to be a... If you're going to act like an a-hole, don't go to the movie theater. I don't know how many times I have to say this summer. Every single time I go to a movie this summer, it's someone's phone, or it's someone talking, or someone's opening something loudly, or someone kicking the seat. And they're all adults. Get your shit together. Don't go to the theater if you're not going to know how to act. Especially in a movie like this. Do not ruin this for other people. Sorry. I'm really upset. That really made me mad. Also, if you're 30 minutes late, they shouldn't even let you buy a ticket to the movie. Tell them to wait till the next showing. If you're 30 minutes late to a movie, you're 30 minutes late to the movie. You missed the beginning of the story. You missed the entire setup at that point. Just don't even bother. Sorry. That was really... I'm sorry. It annoys me. Alright. Anyway, sorry. Got a little hot there. Alright. We will be back tomorrow with our reviews of Val. Or my review, rather. Of Val and Vivo. We will also be talking... Sometime this weekend, I already watched it, but I'm still kind of trying to put the review together of Mysterious Menace Society Season 1 with Tony Hale. And then it'll be next time, and until next time, I'm Grant the Movie and TV Guy. I see it all, and I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. Yes, even you, annoying moviegoers. Just be good, okay? Uncle Grant, sorry. Just be nice. Alright. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I love you all, class dismissed. I love you 3000. Be kind to one another. If you like this, want to see more, like this video, subscribe if you want to. Click that bell if you want to. I don't know what it does, but that's what you're supposed to do. And if you want to find me elsewhere, you can check me out on Letterboxd. Some of you already have, it seems like. At Grant the Movie and TV Guy on Letterboxd.com. And go see 9 Days, and thank you, Ed Sonoda, and thank you everyone involved. Go see that film, and thank you all. Take care. Go see 9 Days, but don't be a jerk. Go see it, but be pleasant, and don't cause problems for other people. Anyway, thank you all.